everybody, and welcome back to Dwarrows, where we are currently just doing puzzles. But we found a fish called Clyde last week. Last week? Nah, I'm not going to make you wait a week between episodes. What kind of monster do you think I am? So we found a fish called Clyde last episode, and he was asking for crab apples. Now, when I was up here last time, there was someone talking about crab apples. And I've forgotten exactly what they were saying. I don't know if maybe Tea River Camp, join the club. I mean, we need to talk to the champ about the races. I don't know if we want to do many races. I should probably at least see what they are. I don't know. When it gives me like mini games, like races and things in a game, part of me just goes, ugh. But they could be really fun, and I could just be like, that could just be my perceptions of it, my preconceptions actually is what I was trying to say. My preconceptions of it could be getting in the way of fun. So yeah, we should try and find the champion and see what it's all about, at least for, you know, 5 minutes. So following the main road, a toll gate in the northwest region of Duskin Vale blocks the path to the Duskin Woodlands. I did introductions, I've done Ancient Tunnel, I've done Where the Heroes Go. Wonderful. New Eardale. Why are they crossed out there and not crossed out here? Expansionist. Collect 20 sprites. Town rating of 3. Join the club and help out northwest portion of the Duskin Woodlands. I can't do any of that at the moment. I'm just going to go back up here. I want to have a look at this puzzle again. Was it that one or was it this one? I can't remember which one it was. There's the one with the big rock in it. This one was the big rock. Okay, so I want to now see if I get to the roof with my rabbit companion, whether this rabbit will have any more to say to me. Because now I can talk to rabbits, right? I don't know. Why is there a rabbit on the roof? I have no idea. I mean, I can give you a carrot. Is your book good? Any treasure around here? Apparently there is in this direction. What's that over there then? Bit of like rubble. Something blue over there. That's just pots, I think. Alright. Part of me thinks that there's... I was hoping that maybe now I'm talking to the, you know, I've tamed some animals and stuff, that I might be able to talk to that animal. It might be that I need higher animal tamer levels, or just to think about it in a different way. So again, I'm going to leave that one be. So there's 2 puzzles in this area that I can't do right now. I do not have every tool I need though. I don't have every tool in the game yet. Let's have a chat to these guys. Hello, who are you? Nidwar. Have you ever played Towers and Turnips? This is really rad role-playing game. You play it with friends and your imagination. There's a group in the village that does it often. They always sit around a campfire. You should check it out. They're always looking for new players. Ooh, a bit of Towers and Turnips sounds great. Tea River Camp. Ollie, I'm so excited about all of these wood elves coming to Duskin. I grew up just north of here in a boring town. I always wanted to travel and meet new people. My mother needs a lot of help back home, so I have to go back often. Now that I'm getting to meet all of these wood elves from all over the place, so many new people and stories. Almost feels like I get to travel and see the world. Even if it's just through stories. Aww. Stories are useful for that. Who are you? Are you the champ? If you follow the signs along the road, you'll find the blacksmith. Her name is Blacksmith, and she can repair and upgrade all kinds of things. I had a turnip the other day. Most people like preparing it in some way. I just take a bite out of it whole. The fresher the better. Do you know what? Some people might think that's weird. But when I was little, I used to basically eat pieces. My mother would make stew, and I would eat pieces of raw swede, which is basically the same as a big turnip. So I'm with you on that, lady. That's something I used to do too. Who are you? I go to Hillcrest Village sometimes to deliver shipments of fish to the market there. There's this really clingy wood elf named Ribeiro that I've been hanging out with. I like her and all, but she keeps talking about moving here. That's way more commitment than I bargained for. Oops. Who are you? So I don't know if you know much about the Neighbourhood diet, but you like turnips? But we usually only eat grains, grasses and berries, that sort of thing. So it's really strange how these Nabu in the country eat fish. It's such a hit out here, but you would never see anyone back in the city touch the stuff. I need to find the champion. Where's the champion? I want to learn about racing. Are you a champion? I mean, you'd think that the champion would look a bit more champion-like. Where's the Nabu around the fire that are playing turnips and stuff? Oh, why is this village so big? Where's there some... Oh, you're the champion, right? Yes, he is dressed like a champion with his rainbow vest on. Tie your shoes and lose the blues. Snail, you're in the presence of the champ. That's right, the champ. In the flesh, the champ always has time for his fans. I'll sign an autograph for you, no charge. Whoa there, Snail. You look like you have potential. Potential for what, you may ask? To join the Blue Sparks. See, the champ is the leader of a racing club. We call ourselves the Blue Sparks, and we're looking to recruit. What do you think, Snail? There are prizes if you can beat our racers. Are you up for the challenge? Sure. A challenge is the crucible in which excellence is forged. Does that mean you want to join? Great, the champ is pleased to hear it. Now all you've got to do is pass our entrance exam. What's the entrance exam for the Blue Sparks? Why, it's a 10-page written pop quiz on the history of racing. There's multiple choice questions and an essay portion. I hope you brought a number 2 pencil. I'm kidding, Snail. It's a race. I'll give you a list of sports, checkpoints, and you've got to hit each one in the right order before running out of time. Each checkpoint you hit will give you extra time. Okay, before we start that... What are you doing, kitten? Right, I've opened my door because I could hear Tilly scratching at the door. And she won't scratch at an open door because that would just be dumb, right? You're letting all the cold air in, Tilly. I just warmed this room up. She'll probably jump on my desk in a minute, but, you know, I've got a minute. So let's quickly see if we can do this race. Sure, we could give you all that time at the start, but isn't it more exciting to be living on the edge? Here's a tip from the champ. Visualize the checkpoints like a sphere floating above the ground with a checkered pattern. Okay. Yeah, all you got to do is run into that imaginary sphere in which your imagination will seem like it's actually there, and then run into the next one. Yes, Tilly, you're going to ruin this race for me. I know you are. The white sphere is the start of the end of a race. Green is the checkpoint you're going for. Yellow is the upcoming checkpoint. Okay. You can even visualize an arrow in the checkpoint, which shows you the direction of the next checkpoint. Racing is like 70% mental, 300% physical. That's the champ's math. If you've got the spirit of a winner, which the champ thinks you do, whenever you touch a checkpoint, that feeling, the love of racing and winning, will be enough to refill your stamina. No, I understand. Get to the checkpoints, it'll refill my stamina and show me which way to go. That's what the champ likes to hear. Yeah, racing! Okay. First checkpoint. Where's the next one? Oh no! There's supposed to be an arrow as to where to go, and I did not check it. Oh no, try again. Take me back, I got this. I got this. Totally got this. Hey, Tilly! Are you here to ruin the race? Are you here to ruin the race? Are you? Are you gonna sit still like a good girl? No idea what that one's all about. There we are, doing a bit better now. Oh, where's this one going? Oh, this way. Okay. Oh. It doesn't help when there's like cornfields everywhere. At the end. Yay! Wow, amazing, you won. Come talk to me for your prize. Okay. Jubal, what do you want? I'm touching her tail. She's not happy with me. Great job. That's the best time anyone's ever gotten on the entrance exam. The champ is pleased to welcome you into the Blue Sparks. Hi. Hi, what are you doing up there, weirdo? From now on, you can talk to any of our race attendants and they'll let you try their race and give out prizes if you win. The champ is expecting great things from you, Snail. Hurrah! Well, there's one racer. Oh, I've forgotten where I found him now, though. Oh, here's the turnips and towers. Hi there, I'm Tyim. I'm a huge towers and turnips nerd. It's this great game my grandfather bought from a gnome. I've added a few little touches of my own to it. It's such a fun game. I'm always looking for new people to play with. I like to give out prizes to people who could beat the campaigns. You want to beat the campaign, Tilly? You want to beat the campaign? Oh, okay. You want to play? Sure, I'll play. In just a minute. Come on, kitten. And I'm back. Ugh, honestly, sometimes cats are like cranky toddlers. They just want to go outside. It's like when a toddler wants to go to sleep. They don't know where they want to go to sleep. They just know they're cranky. And that's what Tilly's like. She's up on my desk. I know she wants to go outside. So take her down off the desk. I get meow. And then she goes outside. I pat her on the head. I get hissed at. Yes, I get hissed at for patting her on the head. A little stroke on the head, that's all I did. And then I'm like, no, okay, I'll ignore you and go downstairs. And then she runs past me and goes to the door. I'm like, well, now you know what you want, don't you? So, cat psychology for you. I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist. Because cats just, no one knows what their psychology is. They're just crazy. So anyway, sure, I'll play. How'd you play? No thanks. How'd you play? There's a tower master. It's all in our imaginations. Okay, pretty. Okay, describe the world and the situation. You choose what you want to do. I'll tell you what happens next. Blah, blah, blah. Very Dungeons and Dragons-y. If you get to the end of a campaign, I'll give you a prize. That sounds nice. Sure. Okay, so this is the terrible tower. Looks like you don't have any active campaigns, so we'll start a new one. Okay, we're all set up to start a new adventure. You find yourself standing in the town square of the gloomiest of towns. It's Gloomston. I can already tell this is going to be a super imaginative campaign. Look around. You're standing in a town square, a very gloomy town square. It's late at night, a bit rainy. A fog is rolling in, making things have an eerie appearance. Eerie? Is that a word? Eerier than they already were, because this town is so very gloomy. The first thing that catches your notice is an inn. The warm light pouring out through the windows is inviting against the cold night inside. You can hear some musicians playing a mournful tune. Across from the inn, you notice a light in one of the windows of a confectionery shop. Odd for them to open at this time of night. You notice a foreboding alley shrouded in darkness. You feel a sense of unease, as if something there were watching you. Ooh. You find yourself standing in the town square of the gloomiest town. It's Gloomston. Okay, so we already had a look around. We can go to the inn, the alley, or the confectionery shop. Now, I am extremely concerned, nothing about wanting the sweets inside, extremely concerned about the fact that the confectionery shop is open at this time of night. It's odd for a store selling cakes and candies to be open so late, a bit like those ice cream vans that go around in the middle of winter. I shall say no more. It's odd for a store selling cakes and candies to be open so late, but a light can clearly be seen through the window, and the door isn't locked. A little bell on the doorframe rings as you enter. A voice from another room calls out, "I'll be right with you." Around you are shelves showcasing all manner of cakes, candies, and pastries. They all look quite scrumptious. A chubby woman wearing the uniform of pastry chef steps out from the kitchen. Her apron is clean, but her sleeves of her jacket are covered in fresh stains from various batters and sauces. Oh wow, I didn't realise it was so late. I've been back in the kitchen all day, trying to come up with a new recipe. Well, if you need anything, I'm here. Feel free to try a free sample from the tray there if you'd like. You're standing in the confectionery shop. Let's try a free sample. Take one of the offered free samples. The fudge brownie is rich and delicious. I'm glad you enjoyed it, the woman says. There's still so many others to try. Try another. You take a coconut macaroon, it's so good. Oh yes, those are good too, the chef says. Try another. You munch on a pecan butter tart. Your taste buds are in heaven. If you like them so much, why not buy a box of them, the woman asks. That's enough. You put the tray down. Okay, ask her about the new recipe. Oh, she says I've been trying to come up with a new recipe for an eclair, something bold that isn't already available in every other sweet shop. I've got the crust down, but I just need some special ingredient for the filling. Okay. What do you suggest? Chocolate? Why would you fill an eclair with chocolate? I mean, chocolate she might find boring. Lemon raspberry, she shrugs. The bakery down the street already does something like that. I need to be really different. Okay, chocolate. No. That's pretty standard eclair. I need something really different. Pizza. She blinks. I think that's just a panzerotti. What? What? Alright then. Return to the town square. I'm going to go down the alley now. And then we might save it up after that. I don't want to spend all day playing, you know, towers and turnips. You're standing at the entrance to the alley. Between the darkness and the fog, you can't see much. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Try to find your way through in the dark. The alley's too dark to see anything. You stumble around for some time, but learn nothing except that you need to get a light. You return to the town square. Okay, enter the inn, because that was really quick. As you approach the inn, you notice a hanging sign that says, TYIM. Don't forget to name the inn. TYIM? Oh my goodness. I don't know what that one means. I know what most of them mean. Oh well, never mind. I mean it says, the Gilded Turnip. Yeah. Nice bit of, you know. What's the name? Yeah. I hate words sometimes. My goodness me. Words. Oh. Yeah, stepping through the doors, you find the warm light inside is a pleasant contrast to the cold dark outside. The dining area is sparsely populated. Perhaps most of the patrons have gone to bed by now. A few people remain, still nursing their drinks and listening to music. The musicians playing in the corner seem to be winding down for the night. You spot an old man sitting by the fire, a sturdy-looking lantern sitting on the table next to him. You're standing in the inn. Approach the old man or return... Oh, okay, yeah, approach the old man. The old man seems to be lost in thought, muttering to himself. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a turnip eclair right now. Why, I'd even give up old Lighty here. Best lantern there is. Go back. Go back to the town square. No! Ugh. Turn to the square. We need to go to the confectionery shop and tell them to make turnip eclairs. We'll go through all of this. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm getting click happy. Turnip. Her eyes light up. Turnip, of course. It's just crazy enough to work. And of course, these guys love turnip. I'll take some skill to make it work as a dessert, but I'm up for the challenge. She charges off into the kitchen. You stand there for some time, listening to the sounds of her working. Eventually, she comes back out, carrying a tray of eclairs. Oh, wow, you're still here? Well, thanks for the great idea. Here, have a turnip eclair as thanks. She gives you an eclair. You're standing in the confectionery shop. Right, okay. Back to the town square. Don't eat it. Go to the inn. approach the old man. Approach him with the eclair. And then you get your light for the alley. The old man perks up as you approach. That smell, could it be? Yes, a turnip eclair. I can't believe it. Please, may I have it? I'll give it to you as my favourite lantern in return. So this is actually like its own little puzzle. It's quite cool. To him. The old man is overjoyed. He enthusiastically takes the eclair you offered. Thank you so much, my friend. Here, have old Lighty, the best lantern there ever was. Bought it at the 24-hour lantern shop just across the street. Now, I'm going up to my room to enjoy this delicious turnip eclair in privacy. Thanks again. He leaves and you pick up the lantern. You're standing in the inn at the Golden Turnip. Return to the town square of the gloomiest of towns, Gloomston. And we want to go back to the alley now. We've got Lighty. You're standing at the entrance to the alley between the darkness and the fog. You can't see much. Use your lantern and walk through the alley. As you move through the alley, you notice that now it's lit. It turns out that it was very straightforward and short. You make it through quickly and without incident. You now find yourself standing in front of a tall tower. The windows seem like eyes that have been watching you since you arrived in town. Its doors are open. Sorry, I like an open mouth, waiting to devour its prey. The tower seems to say, "Come inside, adventurer. I have treasure and also candy." But I'm full from all the treats earlier. Your mother told you not to trust strange towers offering treasure and candy. Of course I'm going to enter it, because it's the only thing I can do now. As you enter the tower, mechanical clunking begins. The door automatically slams shut behind you. Heavy iron bars slide into place. There's no way you're getting that open by yourself. You're trapped in here. There are a few doors, but only two look like they've been able to open in the past century. One is up some stairs, the other is on your right. You're standing in the central foyer. The front door is locked, so... Door upstairs, room on the right. Escape through the front door. Room on the right. You enter a chamber which appears to have been some kind of study. On your left you see a bookshelf. On your right there's a table with some items on it. In front of you an ornate fireplace. Okay. Oh gosh, there's loads of stuff. Oh, it's so big, this thing. Alright, fireplace. Despite the rest of the room looking like it hasn't been touched in decades, the fireplace looks like it's been used very recently. The ashes are still hot. You think you can see a small metallic object in there. Pick up the metal thing. The ashes in the fireplace are much too hot to touch with your bare hands. Right, check the table. You check through the items strewn on the table. Between some rotted papers and rusted knickknacks, you find a very sturdy looking metal cane in good condition. Its handle has an interesting hook-shaped design. You take the cane, it might come in handy. Okay, so we'll inspect the bookshelf. While most of the books have rotted beyond usability, one stands out as being in good condition. You can't seem to take it off the shelf, as if it has been affixed. Open the book. There's a clasp preventing you from opening the book. You don't see any obvious way of releasing it. On the front cover, arranged in a square, there are images of a hearth club and a diamond. In the fourth corner of the square, there's a circular recess. Right, okay, so fireplace. Use hook cane to get the metal thing. The silver locket is round in shape with odd grooves on the back like the teeth of a gear. On the front there's an engraving in the shape of a spade. You take the locket with you, it seems important. Let's go back to the bookshelf. Use the locket on the book. You insert the locket into the recess in the book, it fits perfectly. After giving it a little turn, you hear a click and the clasp unlocks. You open the book to find that it's been hollowed out and used like a box. Inside there is a large iron key. You take the key, surely that's useful. Return to the foyer. Open the door up the stairs. You fit the iron key in the lock. As you turn it, you hear a clunk and the door swings open on its own. Beyond it, there's a stone spiral staircase. With nowhere else to go, you ascend the staircase. On each floor, you find doors that have been barred off. Just when it seemed it would go on forever, you reach the top floor and find a door left ajar. You step through it. Stepping into the room, the first thing you notice is that this is in much better condition than the rest of the tower. It appears to be used as some kind of alchemical laboratory as well as a bedroom. The walls are lined with shelves with glass containers of strange ingredients and glowing potions. A few tables with various magical artifacts and doodads are placed around the room. Near the centre of the room, a pedestal displays a large shining jewel. Wonderful, isn't it? You turn around to find the source of the voice. A beautiful witch stands in the doorway. She saunters over. It's what you came here for, isn't it? The jewel of power. I stole it. It's only fair that it was... Sorry. It's only fair that it's stolen from me. So go ahead, take it. You came all this way for it. You should get what you deserve. I didn't really come for it. Refuse. The witch looks surprised. You really don't want a priceless magic jewel of great power? Explain, it's obviously a trap. You shake your head. You're a mysterious magical person and you said you'll get what you deserve while trying to tempt me with something. This is obviously a setup for some ironic outcome. The witch doesn't seem to know what to say to that. But this is a thing of such great power, it could change your life. Still a trap. See, you begin, there you go again with the change your life thing. Do you think this is my first day? I'm not falling for that. It's so obvious that this is one of those ironic twist things, like promising gold and then turning the victim into a gold statue. The witch looks crestfallen. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was going to do. I was really looking forward to luring you into that, she says, pouting. She sits down on one of the tables and begins to absent-mindedly run her fingers along a candelabra. I guess you're just too smart for me. Oh no. Step to the left. Sensing another trick, you take a step to the left. At the same time, she pulls on the candelabra, which is actually a lever. You have only a moment to save your cleverness, though, as a cage drops down over you, right where you stepped. I had a feeling that might have happened. Oh, whatever I did there. The witch cackles in triumph. I'm so glad you fell for that, smarty pants. I didn't have you where I wanted you, but you just love trying to outwit my magic villain tropes. So I knew if I put another one in there, you'd think I was about to pull something, which I was, of course, and you dodged right into the trap. As you ponder how she could have predicted you dodged to the left, the witch begins casting a spell. Typical DM doohickeys, eh? You're so clever, like a monkey. I always wanted a monkey as a pet. There's a flash of light and you feel very different. You probably had a good comeback lined up, but you find all you can manage to say is ooh ooh ee ee. The end. Thanks so much for playing. I worked really hard on that campaign, so I'm glad someone played it. Now I promised you a prize for getting to the end, so here it is. I got turned into a monkey! And I got a soul quartz. I can come back and play for fun and maybe get a different ending. I liked... Oops. Someone left because I didn't make the plate. I was doing too many puzzles. Maybe we need to take Gloria back to town then. Let's go back to town. I can still have Horbear do races and things like that, and then we can maybe go back to town, do a little bit of work on the town, so that people don't just keep leaving, because that's horrible. I mean, I'm hoping that the camps just keep, like, popping up, like, that I haven't just permanently lost someone. Because that would be horrible. But let's go back to town. I'm doing too much adventuring and not enough towning. We'll take everyone back. We did, however, in our questing, get quite a lot of different things. So let's go and see what people are happy with and unhappy with and all this malarkey. Made some good progress though, I think. Okay, so probably actually before I go into building, I think what I need to do is go into here and see how people are doing. So seem pretty okay. They're all either 75 or 100. So what is it that they don't like? It really is just environment. And there's not a lot I can do about environment without... Yeah, they all seem happy. What's wrong with you guys? Hygiene and social. I could give them like another puppet show. Right, let's see what I can build for them. At the moment, I believe it's only the puppet stall. Plot. Houses and tents. Roads, puppet shows, bathhouses. There's no education, there's no military. There's a pet centre and an outhouse. Got loads of those though. They're not complaining about toilets or anything like that. The only thing I think I can then put in for them is another puppet show somewhere. show outside the toilet. I don't think so, somehow. Maybe we could go around this way. This is also usable land. I haven't used any of it yet, really. Whereas I'm starting to run out of land around here. Maybe I'll just put it by the wash house there. What do you mean I don't have enough resources? I've got loads of resources of everything. Man, I need a little bit more gold. Oh, typical. Alright, we'll find some more gold then, shall we? Treasure hunter. Phew. Okay, let's see. Gold, 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 gold. There's like loads of gold just right outside the entrance. So if I can't find a treasure, then I will just go and mine that. And then we'll put another puppet show in. And then everyone will be super happy because there's loads of puppets. Right? Everyone's happy when there's puppets. You're gonna make me run all the way to the end of the world. At least that's how it feels. It seems like there's only certain treasures, like... Oh man, so that actually is taking me into the Duskin Woodlands. Right, so it has to be, unfortunately, until I can get all those tax coins from my peeps. Which I seem to be a little bit behind on, honestly, but I feel like I'm more behind on finding artifacts. So I don't know. But I just don't have the buildings. I feel very sad that somebody felt they had to leave the village. But the thing is, they didn't seem so badly off. They were on sort of 75% happiness. And considering I don't have much in the way of things I can build for them right now, I thought that was okay. It's a hard life being me. Okay, so the next thing I think I'm going to try and do, if I can, depending, is to put a little bit more road in, and maybe even stone road, but I'll see if I can afford it. I can a little bit. I think they think that that's good environment, so... Now we're totally out of gold, though. Okay. I wonder if that will help them feel a bit better. I want to see if that has had any tangible effect. Contributing to this town is important to me. I'm doing my part. Home is where the heart is, but also this is my home. I wonder what would happen if I left at work early without telling anyone. I look forward to taking a nap. I take pride in my work. Contributing to this town's important to me. I try to be as productive as I can. This is easiest when all of my needs are met. Fun, energy, comfort, restroom. Well, they're at the outhouse now, so they'll probably go up as they go to the toilet now. But it'll be better if I can build them a big house that has a toilet inside. Walking to his house. Yeah, they seem alright. What was up with you then? Oh, you've just eaten. Okay. Wonder if I can give them any like better stuff to eat or whatever. I don't know. They seem a bit happier now with the extra puppet show, honestly. So I'm quite pleased with that. You can boost their happiness for like 6 minutes with a bag of spice. However, so it'll get all those 25, those 75s up to 100. But it'd be better if I kept my spice bags, because I need 2 more to give to that girl and she'll teach me how to make spice. Which I think would be quite useful. Okay, so I think now we've got about another 10-20 minutes we can do things for. So I'm going to head up to the 4th button with Horbeer, because he's quite close to that area. Just need to follow the wall up to the north. And we should get there. And we will try and do the 4th button. Here's another one of these, look. I definitely think that there's going to be some stuff to do with lighting these things. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3 buttons here. But we've got 4 things to light up, and we don't even know where the 4th button is. I was expecting something about the 4th button. The 4th button may be on the roof. Yes, it will be, because it's, there's definitely like... Oh, hang on. Probably under the big gold deposit, isn't it? Let's face it. Right, okay, let's go run around the building and see if I can teleport my friendos over here. At all. Generally one, isn't there? Okay, so I'm going to start just by putting everybody onto a button. And also mining out this gold deposit, because it's very suspicious that there's just this random gold deposit in the middle in the middle of the room. Okay, yeah, that totally not suspicious. Yep. So, oh, a little bear cub. I can't wait. I should get some fish at some point and get a bear cub, but I'm so close now to getting the gate open to the Dusken Woods, so I'm gonna just do that first, and then I'll spend any other money that I get on getting fish. It wasn't under there. Well, okay. That might have been a possibility. So, okay, then you and you, and we'll just see what happens when all 3 of these are depressed. If anything happens at all. No. Okay. Everything's worth a try. There are a lot of bunny rabbits around here. There's also a few rocks. Bears. There's all sorts of cool stuff around here. But there's a very suspicious looking pathway of rocks that goes up to the roof. So I want to see what's on the roof. Oh, surprise, surprise. There is a 4th button that is on the roof. Boom. So we've got all those all on, but what does it actually do? Where's the chest? Is that also on the roof? Maybe. All the wires seem to lead up to the roof. Let's have a look. Or maybe it's in here. It's just right in the corner. Fine. So we got the chest, we did the puzzle. But the one that I'm the most interested in out of all of them, quite honestly, is the torchlight one, because I think that might give me clues to another puzzle that I've not been able to sort of work out. Also, there's a ghostie over there, so we don't leave ghosties when we see them. Because we might never find them ever again. And there looks to also be an artifact. Nice. An artifact echo. Beautiful. And a ghost. Okay, so is this one the one about the torches? Yes. Right. bring the guys over. Hello, everybody. And yes, in my language, guys means guys and girls and everyone. Alright. So up here we have... Oh, well done. That was a total fail. Try again. Goodness me. Lever over there as well. Those guys lift up. Welcome to my lift, Gloria. Oh, I see. This is why you need the lift, is because the wall won't stay open. Right, fair enough. Oh, he's so clumsy. Oh, man. It's difficult to deal with him. Okay. And this one is called the Frantic Torch Lighter. Can we interact with torches at all? Are there any other torches that we can interact with? Can I jump out of the window? These are all things that you need to ask yourself. Okay. Also a bag of spice there I keep running past and I should pick up. So the next thing I want to do is to see if I can jump up here and get onto the roof. Because whenever I don't know what to do, I go and I try to get on the roof. Because that's my thing, right? That's what I do. Failed me a few times, but it may fail me now. See if I can see anything up there. Nope. There are 3 torches down here. But I don't seem to be able to light again. It's interesting, isn't it? So it's not actually taught me any new things about lighting torches. Okay, Dwilbert, I'm going to bring you downstairs. See if there's anything that you can do about lighting torches. Doesn't look like it. So lighting torches seems to be a bit like my nemesis at the moment. And I believe that might be a problem that someone like the blacksmith might be able to solve for me, possibly. Are there any other puzzles that I can do? So there's this one, which is the explosive entrance. I can't do that one at the moment because I can't talk to the rabbit. I can't explode the rock. This one seems to need torches to be lit. So does that one. The rest I've solved. So really, at this point, I think we need to just work on the village. I'm going to build more houses in the village then. And we will come back to these later, because I think that they might be things that we have to come back to later. Where is the nearest? Okay. I'll go to the nearest teleporter and we'll do some stuff over there. Oh, you're just one person. Come live with us. We're missing a person. Someone moved out. Look at all this stuff that I never picked up before. Because my inventory was full. What's up here? A whole big stash of things that I cannot smash. But Dwilburn could. That's the entrance to the trials, I think. Don't want to go in there, really. Millions of rabbits. Trying to work out if there's anything else I want to investigate. I mean, there's these towers, and I'm finding things all over the place that seem to need to be lit with a torch. And, like, everything is about torches. And yeah. I can't light one. So maybe I'll go and check out, as well, the artifacts that we have picked up with Mooney, because that might be something to do. We have plenty of those soul crystals now. Okay, we're back. Okay. I also want to have a little chat with the merchant because, you know, just in case he can now trade. Still nothing in stock to sell. Okay. Professor Mooney, hello. Aha. Can we talk artifacts? Oh, I have some questions. Just see if there's anything, like, he can answer. How do I find artifact echoes? They're scattered all over the region. You might find them in old buildings as prizes for completing ancient puzzles or as rewards for helping people. Okay. So there's possibly an artifact that, like, for example, helping Clyde might be an artifact as a prize. He said it was something heavy at the bottom of the sea and something that we needed. But anyway, we've got a couple. So we've got part of the artist collection and part of the domestic collection. I have 14 crystals. Lovely, this is a vase. Material clay. This simple piece of pottery was created by a wood elf, about 100 years old, and is likely from the first unofficial colonization attempt. Okay, let's restore you. And the cooking pots, I think we may have already seen the info on that. It's a fairly standard cooking pot, not unlike the pots used throughout the Commonwealth today. It's difficult to determine the origin of the pot, but it was likely used by a wood elf. But this isn't Wood Elf lands, is it? Like, they moved from a home miles away. So why would their stuff be here? Wouldn't it be more likely to be a neighbour thing? That's interesting, huh? 52 crowns. Next tax period, we will have our way through to the Tuscan Woods. Yay! So we'll restore this one. Done. Now, because we didn't actually finish any collections, we didn't really open anything up there. How are the townspeople feeling? Reasonably happy. The only thing they don't like is their work sometimes. How much spice do I have? Do I have 2? I do, actually. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take Horbeer and I'm going to head him up to the girl that was dealing with the spice. And she can teach us how to make it. She was, if I remember rightly, just beyond here. And of course, it's miles away from everywhere. You'd be better off running. Blech. Yeah, it was right by the alternating climb. But fine, so he just needs to head northeast. We're gonna run. Or not, we could just get lost amongst all the camp things. It looks to me like there's people missing here. And I wonder if there's anything. Oh, there's a ghost up here. I was wondering if there's anything in the ramparts. There's loads of boxes and like vases and things. And it's possible that the last time we came up here, we didn't know what we were looking for. However, all of the stuff's been taken away, so... A way to get onto the ones on the other side, maybe? Let's check it out. I don't think so. That's fine. Anyway, northeast. And in the northeast, we wanted to go and talk to the lady about spice. I would like to speak to the blacksmith again, but I don't know if there's anything that she can really do. Was that our like 13th ghost or something? I think it was. Okay, we're just heading through here. Sorry, I'm just like looking around. I want to see if there's anything like jumping out at me around the woodlands. I need to just have a really good sort of north to south look around the woodlands and look in any buildings I see. I'm hoping I've seen all of them at this point. We did that puzzle. How close to the door am I? It's just over there. But yeah, just 3 puzzles that are a little bit tricksy. As I say, one seems to need like gunpowder or something to explode, and 2 of them seem to need torches or some kind of fire lighting device. Hey, welcome back. Oh, groovy, you bought some. Can I have those? I still need 2 more bags. Yeah, sure, take it. Really, thank you. That's all of the bags of spice I need. You've been such a big help. Take this. You've earned it, my darling. I found an artifact echo crown. A collective of spiritual echoes manifested into a tangible memory of this artifact common to an ancient civilization. Professor Mooney will have more information on what this artifact used to be. Ah, it just so happens that these guys are right next to where Professor Mooney is, so let's go and have a chat. Ah, the brilliant artisan Gloria. As a wood elf, I'm grateful for your aid. So hopefully this will help me massively with the happiness of the villagers. We talk artifact. Yes. Oh, okay. Well. Sure, but I thought you were going to tell me how to make spice. Ooh. Still nothing in stock. Okay, let's go back to her and chat. Couldn't stay away, eh? I don't need any more bags of spice though, thanks. Later, babe. But you promised me you would help me make bags of spice. But you only half helped me. So I am very disappointed. Alright then. I think I'm going to head... Yeah, I'm just going to go back to the village. And we're just going to see, like, we've got quite a bit of... Oh, a ghost in the castle behind here. Hello. Anything cool up here on the ramparts? Or in the village even. Village is looking cool. I do need to go and have a look around, because if there's ghosts hiding around in the castle, then... My goodness me. So how many are we on now? 17! Oh! So 18! Oh, that is so close. Okay. I'm trying to remember where the blacksmith was. I think she was somewhere near to the surveyor's hut. So I'm going to bring back Horbeer, because there's no reason for him to be over there. And I'm gonna send him to go and have a chat to the blacksmith, just in case there's anything that she can give me. Or any quests I can do. I mean, what quests have we got? Road to Glory, we've got to do like 8 races. That might give us another... It probably will actually give us another... Well, it might just give us things like crystals, but it might give us another artifact. So we've got to be careful with that. Get into the Duskan Woodlands. That's the only thing we need to do there. Get the next 2 sprites and get up to level 3 stars. And the old quartz road, I need to get crabbles for a fish. Crabbles. Find 20 crab apples to fill a barrel. So I might have a look at the crab apple thing next time, because that might be quite cool. And it might be that it knows that I need that other half of the crown set, possibly. But I wanted to go... Oh, I'm so silly. There was a transporter to it. I want to go to the surveyor's hut. I believe that the thing is around there. The blacksmith. I want to have a little chat to her again. I want to go and visit places I've already been. And just have a little look around. And once I've chatted to her, I'll probably end the episode there. So I'm just going to transport one person. I'm sure that around here there was the surveyor's hut. I'm certain there was like a blacksmith as well. Oh look, another one of these. It's just like I can't light them. I know I found her before. It's frustrating when you can't remember where things are. Oh, so frustrating. And the map just doesn't show you. And you don't remember. She may be right at the end of the road. She might be. But they said, like, if you follow the road, you'll eventually get to the blacksmith. So that might be a thing to remember if that is where she is. And her name is Blacksmith, and she is a blacksmith. Called Blacksmith. No, that was just the thing. This thing. Then we've got the surveyor. And I thought the blacksmith was somewhere around the surveyor's place. But I could be very wrong. Keeping an eye out for those last 2 ghosties as well. So I found some in the castle. I found some like on top of rocks. Found some in some very interesting places. But the last two seem to be eluding me. So I need to have a good look for them. And that's going to mean just like trawling up and down these woodlands. Until I find them. But I'm also not really seeing... Well, I thought the blacksmith was maybe at the end of these. Close to the beginning of these. Unless I am wrong again, which I might be. It's the sort of thing I would do, be wrong about that. So I never worked out why that was doing that. Aha! Ghosty 19. I think we already went in that hut. We did, yes. "19 out of 20 ghosts." I'm gonna run along the wall for a bit. See what I find. Keep an eye out for the blacksmith, but also keep an eye out for any ghosts I find. Or any puzzles. Ah, see, I'm sure that's her. I knew she was along the south wall somewhere. Are you the blacksmith? Yes. Well, it's nice to see you, Horby. Remember, if you know someone in need of tool upgrades, tell them to come and find me. So that is where she is. Over there. Now. Maybe I should send Wilbert over there and see if he can have any tool upgrades or any new tools. I don't think he will, but he's the most likely out of anyone to be able to upgrade a tool. I don't know. Can I transport him to Horby? Well, that kind of sucks. What I'm guessing it is like if he was in the middle of nowhere here, I could teleport him to the cavern entrance and then, you know, to things that were closer by. But as it is, he probably has to run, so I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to end the episode here, and next time maybe I'll run him out and we'll see, or we'll just look for more ghosties and wait for that final 500 coins to come in. It might be that we'll manage to do all of that next episode, because we had 19 out of 20 of those sprites. There's got to be one more somewhere. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. And if you'd like to see more Dwarrows, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.